season. And the spotlight is on the rookie, Breece Hall. He's coming off an incredible effort with over 200 yards rushing a week ago. It's the Jets and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 25 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll run for it. Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The Browns at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
But Charles, here's the draft class for the Jets for 2022, and certainly a splash-worthy class. 3 first-round picks in 1 draft. And you also have to be impressed not only at the players they got there, but also on days 2 and 3.
You're exactly right about that. Arguably, they got the top player at that position when they made their selections in the first round. Cornerback Ahmad, Sauce Gardner, 4th. I had him rated number 2 behind Derek Stingley, but he's still one of the best ones in the draft. Wide receiver Garrett Wilson, they got him 10th overall. And defensive end Jermaine Johnson, 26th. I thought he might go earlier to Atlanta in the top 10. And then maybe they landed the draft's best running back in Breece Hall on day 2.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know at this point they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jesse James, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense. Really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at the 34. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, there was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go.
The play fake. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Last game, he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
He spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson. And here he's got Graham. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the... Up the middle, it's Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down. Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they turn to Ford. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's Watson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Watson. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
The general manager of the New York Jets continues to make investments in the receiver room in this draft. 10th overall pick. They invested again, this time with Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Great speed, outstanding body control, really goes up and snatches the ball in the air. Everything that you're looking for in a WR1. He gets the first down right there.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And again, it's Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 81 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Grant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Chubb running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, here's Chubb again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. And we're back now here in Cleveland. 2nd down and 3. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Watson now to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb, taken down at the 47-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. A free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide it.
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. On the move past the 40. Still going. They can't stop him. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The York on now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. They begin this drive with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Loose inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout.